Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera, and Aiden is in the house. Aiden's coming Fridays and Saturdays to help me out. It's Friday. I appreciate Aiden coming here and coming back from school because he probably does not have to, but he says he enjoys it, so carry on. But Aiden is cleaning up some motorcycles, or is going to detail some motorcycles, and the reason being is when they were in the other shop, I took crown undercoating and I sprayed them all, and it left a residue on them, on all of them, and they're just filthy, rotten, dirty, and Aiden is going to clean some of them up for me. I give him 3 choices: to weld the truck, the petroleum truck, the gas truck, weld the fenders up on that, clean some bikes, or clean the bat out of hell, and he chose a motorcycle, and I don't blame him a bit. Just get away from the welding for a bit. He's done that. He knows how to do that. This is where all the cars are sitting. There's the 35 Plymouth. That was a 4-door. We turned it into a truck. That basically is just sitting there the way that I left it. The gas truck is sitting exactly where I left it when we get back to it. You obviously know I'm going to get back to it because I asked Aiden if he wanted to weld the fenders up, and he decided that he wanted to detail the motorcycles, and that's fine by me. Basically what I'm thinking with the motorcycles, we got some racking and we'd like to put them on the wall. So we're going to try to put the motorcycles on the wall and get rid of some floor space, or get more floor space so we can pull the cars out when we want to. There's the Hudson, that's just parked into place waiting for the glass. I've got a few things ordered for it. I got some belts ordered from a friend of mine, Paul Benjamin. He's going to make the belts to hold the tires on, and I got Paul to start the glass. So whenever that comes, we'll get back to that. We have Jolene's Corvette in the house. Jolene knows more about the Corvette than I do. I must say, people are very sharp when they seen the car underneath the tarp to know that it was a C8. Mm-hmm. And this is a 3LT. Yeah. This is a 3LT. Anything else?
Z51 package.
Z51 package. I think the reason that she went for this car is because of the color combos, the inside, the outside. It absolutely is gorgeous. I wasn't a big Corvette person, and the reason being is because probably I thought they were out of my range as a young person. But as Jolene has been working hard and saving her pennies, she was able to buy this car. This car here, like when we went to look at this car, I'm telling you, when it was in the showroom, it's just something else. Like, it's just the engine in the back. It really is a super car. Aiden's mother and father have a super car. They have a Ferrari, and Aiden drives a Subaru STI. How many horsepower has that got? 300 horsepower in a little tiny car. Like, I like a Subaru. I like the hood scoop on it. I did manage to get, I guess we're just doing an update right at the present moment. We did get the hood of the Bat of the Hell open. That did come open. I want to show you the engine on that. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't think I've had the hood open on this car in about 5 years. Not because I didn't want to get it open. It's just that it was sitting in the building, and I haven't tried to get it open. Broke the hood cable when I tried to get it open. But that's the engine in the Bat of the Hell. It's a 440, 1970, and I acquired the intakes from Lloyd Anthony. He's a man that collects Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth, that sort of stuff, and I seen his collection. It really just kind of threw me back, and I acquired the intake and mounted it on that engine. It's a very fun car to drive. It's been through the mill, obviously. It's been run into with a 4-wheeler. It's been left going down the road, and the door flung open. It's been hit with a tractor. I dropped it off the trailer. There's a lot of stuff been done to this car. So it's been used and abused, and I'm going to probably try to get it running again, or I'm going to get it running again and clean it up. I asked Aiden to clean that one. He said, he looked at the inside, but I don't think I want to go in there. There's a bit of mold going on. This is an update on Jolene's chassis of her Bugatti. Last time we were talking, the back lines are run, the flex lines run. Now we have the front brake lines that are run, going to the master cylinder. We have on this side, if Jolene wants to come on this side, we are starting on the carburation system. That's what we're starting on now. So the intake, we had a problem getting this piece off. The last time I did a video on it, I was trying to get that off. Well, the mechanic guy that comes in, he just kind of played with it a little bit. He got it off. Also, we soaked it in a little bit of Crown, and I think that probably helped too. But I blasted that, clear coated it. We've got our adapters put on. He suggested that we put a little seafoam in the carburetors to see if we can just clean them out. Just run some seafoam in them, turn them upside down, inside out, whatever. So when he comes again, we're going to mount the carburetor. He's going to mount the carburetors on. We had a oil cooler on it. We took the oil cooler off because we didn't want that big apparatus, and I welded up the little bungs that went in there to shut it off. Yeah, so now we're cooking with gas on this. We got the manifolds are going on. Every stud on the intake had to be tapped and gone over with. Yeah, we're just starting to put the exhaust manifolds on. We need more nuts to continue on. So every time he comes, he gets a bit done, and then he gives me some homework to do, and I have to get some nuts for the intake to continue on. The carburetors and stuff will be mounted probably tonight, and that stuff will be mounted tonight. There's a few things I've got to do before he comes here. So that's basically what's going on. We're going to go in the other shop, and I'll give you a little update what's going on there. It's windy out here. Jolene looks amazing today, as always. Got her hair all straightened. I've been spraying the Crown on that quite heavy. I sprayed the Crown quite heavy on the shear. On there, sweetie pie. It's good to have Aiden back in the house. It's a big job. I collect motorcycles, but it's a big job just cleaning those motorcycles and getting them looking good so we can start putting them up on the racks. Already yesterday, I was doing the brake pedals and the clutch pedal. I did not get it done within the hour, and it kind of frustrated me a little bit that I didn't get it done. It was just like my brain was farting, and I didn't get it done within the time. But I did manage to get it done. I'm going to try it on for you, but I got the pedals on. I've got them welded up. I got the right spacing on them, I think. I think I do. I had to... You can see where I welded them. I welded there and there. No, just there and there. I had to turn the pedal around. These pedals were mounted so they went over this way. I had them mounted so they went the other way. I went out my junk pile and I found another pedal. It was a brake pedal. You can see where I cut it. Just cut it off, and to make it look like the other pedal. And I had to weld this piece here to bring this angle out, and then I had to turn it around to weld the brake pedal on to get that piece. I did not grind all the weld off up in there. You can see where I put that in there, put a casing along there, finished casing along down the bottom. That's not going to move up in there whatsoever. I kept it cool with the air. Let's put it on. It took me probably another hour to get it welded up and make it look like that. Then it probably took me another half hour, 20 minutes to get it ground off. And now I'm going to try it on. The hardest part was the steering column's got to go between the pedals. And I guess that's the hardest part, really. Also, keep in mind, you want your foot on your heel on the floor and to be able to touch that pedal. So you want to have the right height. You want to have everything, I guess, just about right when you're making pedals. But line the holes up here. All right, there's our holes lined up. Pedal moves and pedal moves. So we're good, and we have room for a gas pedal. Heel, toe, I guess, whatever. It's going to be fine. Gas pedal here. I've got them in the right position, I'm thinking. I think they're going to work out perfect. So that just tells me and tells you if you want to make your car standard and you need pedals, well, you can make them just as well as I did. It took me probably 2.5 hours to make them, but now I've got them, and now I can continue on. Where I have the pedals fitting, I have, ouch, that's hard in the back legs. I've been thinking about this shifter. This shifter was given to us by a follower, and I want to use it. It's pretty cool. Got some holes in it, that sort of stuff. I'm thinking that I would like to make the pedals almost look like the shifter is what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is, as you can see all the holes in it, what I'm thinking is where the pedals have been welded together and, you know, cut and welded, it probably wouldn't hurt. It probably wouldn't hurt to have, ouch, something on, everything's so sharp, that sharp, it got me in the back. I'm all cut up, baby. It wouldn't look bad, or I don't think it wouldn't look bad, is if I had a piece of metal running down. Oh, also, the holes are in this for, so if I wanted hydraulic, the clutch and my master cylinder for the push rod, I got the original push rod that was out of it, and I've got the original one off the pedal that was in it. There were some, the pedal that was in it, you know, a lot of people are saying take that apart and put this in it. It just seemed like a big hassle to me to try to take that out where it's a pin, like what's going on there, and try to make it work with that one. It seems like a lot more work where I just welded this in there. I just had to make the pedals get in the right shape. And when it's not sitting in the car, it's hard to put your brain around it. But anyways, I've got them made and I'm happy with them. Now I'm thinking about making the pedals look something like the gear shifter, just to bring it together a little bit, just having fun. And you can do the exact same thing I'm doing. But if I took a piece of metal, this is what I'm thinking. .14 gauge, I think it is. If I took this pedal, and a good pair of vice grips, how about a pair of clamps? That'll work. Actually, I didn't have to do that. Just hold them. Kind of running around here, not ready. Not ready at all. Doing some repair in the back part still, where the restoration left off. The pedals are on our radar right at the present moment. If I took and stay still. If I can get that stay still, it'd be great. Yeah, we're gonna have that. Bring that down maybe a little bit further. If I did that, when I was thinking if I took and edit this, welded this on the back part of the pedal, and put holes in it, just like the shifter. If I did one on this side, then I did one on this side, and then when you look down at your pedals would have holes. When you look down at your pedals would have holes in it, just like the shifter. Did you want me to go for it? Julie wants me to do it. She wants me to see what I was talking about. So I'm just going to cut that out. Zip cut. I'm going to get my gloves going here. Kind of wasn't prepared and ready. Jolene gave me the go-ahead, so I'm going for it. So we just got a little update on everything. Aiden's back in the house. Doug's coming. My friend Doug is coming Mondays to Thursdays. Giving me 4 or 5 hours. And then Aiden's going to come Fridays and Saturdays and give me a few hours. And then I have Nathan, the mechanic, is coming at nighttime and giving me a few hours to help me get some of these projects rocking and rolling. And it takes a lot of work to get a car rolling. So when it comes to building something, it takes a lot of work. I get that plasma cutter and cut that out. Nope. I'm going to get the plasma cutter for the next one, no doubt in my mind. So I got my, and I'm going to, yeah, we'll stick that on the back of that. It's a puzzle, see? I'll weld that on top of that like that. Get him in. And it'll also give that pedal strength in the same time. I'm just going to flapper wheel it off. I'm going to grab the flapper wheel and bring it over. I'm going to have to get the plasma cutter going. And the reason being is I want them holes put in. I suppose I got a step drill bit. I can drill them out with that. Just going to smooth this up a little bit. Messing me up a little bit by looking at it. Back of the pedal. Nope. Why do I get so messed up when it comes to these pedals? Now, I just weld that along there like so. Make sure I got enough. Let's just tack it on there and then start and go with it. I got the welder already going this morning. I've already repaired one small piece in the car this morning. It's up underneath the car. It's hard to show you what I'm repairing, but you know, there's some work where the restoration stopped and I just take off where it left off. Now this is, what can I say? What I'm doing here, you know, it's just a thought that I thought of, and when I got the shifter, I have the shifter there. I was thinking, why not use it? Why not use it? Also, this was a gift from a follower. And to say thank you, and the reason for sending it, that I'm going to use it. I need that pair. I'm going to hold that down tight. Stop it. I like it when things work. I would weld that solid all the way down there. That's what I'm thinking. And then grind it off nice. Let's weld it where it's tight. Take a look at it from the front. And I think I like it. Gets a little smaller down here, which I don't mind. Just gonna leave that like that for now because you can't see it behind the pedal. I'll round that off up there. Maybe you're not going to see that when that's up there. You know, you're only going to see this part, so I'll just round that off up there. And I like it how it gets a little smaller down there. I'm liking that. Let's do this. I'm going to put the ground back on it. That one popped off the top. Not liking that, but it's heavy, heavy stuff. That brake pedal. So let's get it tacked on there good, so it does not come off. Now, something that I'm going to suggest. When I weld this up, I'm going to go right from the far side of the pedal all the way over to this piece of metal that I'm adding onto it. And the reason being is when I grind it off, I won't have that empty edge on the back of it. It'll still look good. I'll show you exactly what I mean. If I spot it on like that and I grind it off, then I'm going to have an edge over there, and I don't want that. So I'll go all the way along like that. I'm going to cut that back a little bit on this side so I can get some weld on it. Put that down tight, it's all. There. It's enough heat for now, and I'm just trying to keep the heat down. But you know, if I put a spot of weld on it from here over to this, then it's going to be empty over here where I grind it off. I'll just very quickly plug this in and show you what it will look like if I go grind it all the way over. If I grind it all the way over and I fill that weld in all the way, then I can grind that all the way over and it'll be nice smooth. It'll look like one piece. If I do this, round off, just showing you for, if I don't get it done for the video, I just want to show you. If I just go part way over and not go all the way to the edge, I grind it off, it's going to look like that instead of getting it all the way over. So if I weld it all the way over like this and like that and like that, if I do it like that, well then I don't get all the way over to the edge and it don't look that good. That way there I can grind it all the way over, roll it off so it looks nice all the way down. Let's do another one for the other pedal. Now, kind of wondering, this is what I'm wondering. Which way should I do another one for the pedal? Should I put it on this side or put it on that side? What do you think? Probably should put it on this side, shouldn't I? Let's do it. Let's put another one on that side. No, because I can't do that because the steering column goes in the middle of that, right? I can do it below the steering column. Or would you do it on this side?
Well, are you doing it to the gas pedal too?
I can. It's up to me, boy. She says it's up to me. All right, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to stick that in there and take a look because I think that I would like it on this side. Here comes that sharp edge again. Ooh. Back of my legs. I wonder why they're bruised, and then you, ouch. You're not going to see a lot of them too with the dash in it. When the dash comes in, dash comes across here. So, if I wanted to do the brake pedal you really have to be careful of what side you know, this side's okay, it's fine, because that's on that side, but it would have to be not really sure. I guess I can cut it off after. And this might want to go up some. I'm not sure if that wants to go up some or not, but this here's sitting right. And if I put it on this side, it doesn't look as good, does it? What do you think, sweetie pie?
Left side would just start it down.
Got your mic on?
No.
Aw. Just turn the mic on. What side you thinking?
On the left side, but just start
Down further?
Yeah.
And I can always trim it off if it's messing up, like after I get it on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on, I'll mark it, I'll put it on to the first bend, so at least I can get it on there now. And if this column, I don't know if this column comes up higher or what goes on yet, don't know yet, because I haven't got it bolted on, just got it sitting on there right now. But I'll bring it up to here just so we get the effect of this going on. And if it has to be, you know, some taking off, because the steering column is whatever, then I can just grind it off. But I'll get the effect for now, so I can show what it looks like. This one here is fine, because it's all the way to the top, that's fine. All right, now let's pull it off. We'll go to the first bend. This is something that does not have to be done, but why not? Basically is the question, why not? So, alrighty, as I'm looking at that, I don't have to put that piece on there right now. I can wait. So what I'll do is I'll drill some holes in this piece. We'll get the one piece looking the way it should look, and then we'll go from there. Like you get the drift, I guess, is what I'm trying to say is. And all I'm trying to do is make my pedals sort of match the shifter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some holes on here. And I'm just going to do it by my eye. Because I got a good eye. And the reason I say that is because when I look at Jolene, I did good. So I'm just going to keep on rocking. Basically, that's what I'm going to do right there. Now, what I'm going to do now, I've got the step drill bits over to the other shop. Darn it, I've got the plasma cutter right there. You guessed it, I still did not change the bits on the Lincoln. You guessed it. I can't get this one out of the bag. Going to fight me the whole way, that's for sure. Don't even know if this Don't you love it? Turn the air compressor on. That's nice when you turn the air compressor on, it jumps right in your face. Bang! Nice, awesome, love it. especially getting all these cords in the way too. Turned on. That's a good sign. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blow the holes through with the plasma cutter, and then I'll run over to the shop. I've got the step drill bits in the other shop. Then I'll just come run the step bit through it. I should run over and get that step drill bit, shouldn't I? Alrighty. I'm gonna go do it. Just because, just for you guys. Run as fast as I can. I'll be right back, sweetheart. Do you want to follow me, did you, or are you just gonna stay here? Part of the video, eh? Beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. Absolutely beautiful. I think Jolene might take her car out today, maybe? Maybe? Oh, music's on. Step drill bits. Aiden's got the shop all to himself today. Might actually throw a seat in the Thunderbird today. They're sitting there outside. Shouldn't hurt them a bit. Got the racking for the motorcycles is there. I want to paint all the racking white. I think I'm actually crazy, but I want it white to go with the walls. I want the racking to disappear in the walls. I didn't want just the racking to be orange and the bike sitting on it. Didn't want that. The reason being it's so nice inside the shop that I didn't want to take away from the walls with the orange racking, so I have made it in my mind that I want to have white racking to go with the walls. It's just going to cause me a bunch more work, that's all. And if you all don't know, I'm not scared of that a bit. I'm a baby. Not scared of work a bit. I get tired sometimes, but not scared of it. Yeah, got a nice little pilot hole there. Thinking that. Do this. Flapper wheel that off first, so it drills in there. I think that slide. I might have these a bit dull. I like how it tapers it off. Probably Okay. What's that?
It's pretty thick metal.
It's pretty thick metal, but it's dull. Burning my way through now. Try the small one. Just that I got them going the right size now, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. Probably could put a little crown on that, might help it a little bit, see where I got it burnt. Poor drill. Oh, broke that. I was using it. I got 3 more holes and I'll give it a break. Well, maybe. Maybe. Now I'm going to taper the other side. Awful lot of work for a brake pedal, but 'tis what 'tis. So basically that's what your brake pedal would look like. You can, if you can tell, with a little bit of paint on it, just kind of give it that, I don't know, aggressive look, I guess, to match the shifter, I guess. Holes in it. Look down at the pedals, they got holes in it. And also, where I've welded together, just give it a little bit more strength. We'll weld it all the way along the back. We'll grind it off really nice so it looks like something. If you like, comment. If you don't like, you know what to do. Should share it if you like it. Get people to subscribe if you like it. And hope you like the update. The pedals worked. You can do it just like I did it. I had to, you know, spend a little bit more time on it. It took me a couple hours instead of the hour. But I got them to work, and I'm happy now that I can rock and roll, and I can continue on to make this car a 5-speed like I want it to. You've seen us buy the engine and the transmission, and we'll soon be trying to mock it up and put it in there. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Come back tomorrow and we'll be here.